Okay, summarizing this engine, started out with a 4G64 tall deck block, was fully machined, added the Myvec cylinder head, which is a brand new one from a crate engine I bought directly from Mitsubishi. So everything other than the block on this engine, all the front accessories, the plastics, the fasteners, everything, belts, pulleys, idlers, alternator, basically everything other than the block was brand new off of a crate engine from Mitsubishi. I used that, had the head ported, keeping the stock valve size for a higher velocity. The head ended up outflowing a Cosworth head using a smaller valve size, which is good. Got an AMS intake manifold, all AMS intercooler piping, Synapse blow-off valve, a Borg-Warner turbo with a full race twin scroll kit, dual external wastegates from Precision. All the plumbing here for the vacuum lines, they've all been done custom. The bottom end is a 102 millimeter Brian Crower billet crank tied to Brian Crower H-beam rods, JE custom pistons with skirt coating, special rings, upgraded 9310 wrist pins. The block has also been machined to have the original OEM oil jets to cool the pistons. So that was machined by measuring the original block on from an Evo 9, then remachining that on the 4G64 block, just like original, so it uses the original jets and everything. It has a Moroso AMS aluminum fabricated oil pan. The deck has been O-ringed and also uses a combination of an O-ring and an MLS head gasket that AMS uses reliably. Everything else has pretty much been plumbed brand new, so probably has about $2,500 just in AN fittings on this car, hoses and fittings, air motive, fuel rail, air motive regulator, high flow regulator, ID 2000 injector dynamics injectors. This is a mil-spec 65 millimeter OEM throttle body that was brand new and sent to them off the crate motor, and they bored it and put the new throttle blade in there, so that is a brand new throttle body. It has Kelford 272 cams, intake and exhaust. The cylinder head also has all stainless steel Ferrea valves and Ferrea beehive springs with titanium retainers. Outside of that, you could just see some small additions. The battery is a lightweight Odyssey PC 925. I've used a 625 before. It's really small. If you don't drive your car regularly, anybody who's had a small battery knows some of the issues you can have with that, just low power. So I went with a slightly larger battery that is reliable, just like OEM. This is a CBRD Chad Block radiator. You can see some of the custom lines here with all the heat shielding that I made. Gold reflective foil on the intake tube, fire sleeve on the Myvec oil line. That kind of details go throughout the entire build. On the front end of the car, you've got AMS intercooler. This is the model with the cast end tanks, not fabricated, so they flow perfectly from the end tanks in through the intercooler. Always run Mobil 1 either with an additive or a racing only oil that has high zinc and additive package. So far this engine's only been run on 91 octane California gas, so very conservative. Other details here, the full race manifold has been coated in thermal barrier coating, so both the exhaust housing on the turbo, the twin scroll manifold, and the down tubes from the external wastegates are all ceramic coated to keep heat down underneath the hood, in addition to being a stainless steel manifold to begin with and really thick, high quality. I believe they warranty those manifolds for life. Really good robotic welded intake manifolds by Full Race. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, I think it has a Cosworth oil scraper on the crankshaft. So on the oil pan, I used the oil pan and then I used a Cosworth oil scraper to shed oil off of the rotating assembly as it's rotating. On the front end of the engine, the The oil pump's brand new, water pump's brand new, all these plastic covers are brand new, the coils are brand new. Just put spark plugs in it less than 100 miles ago. Got a good NGK plug in this. It's been converted to speed density, so it has an AEM map sensor, boost control solenoid. I think that's about it.